So, welcome to another episode of TFL Talk, and as always, I have my man
Nathan.
And today we have a special friend in town.
Emmy, hi y'all.
And that's why we have a special episode of TFL Talk. Today we're going to be talking about what?
Well, we're talking about 3 of our favorite cars for attracting members of the opposite sex.
And that is coming up next
on the Fast Lane Car.
Now, there's a little bit of a twist to this because me and Nathan are going to talk about cars that attract girls, but Emmy's going to talk about the car that will attract
the men folk. So, I will tell you that I've never had as much male attention as when I drove the Mustang GT500. Those guys were all up in my grill when I pulled up in that. That is definitely, if you're a chick, having some kind of a big old muscle car like that, they want to ask questions, they want to talk to you, they think it's amazing that you're driving this high-powered car that's a manual. I mean, definitely Mustang GT500.
Especially if it's topless. I mean, the car.
Well, right. And the driver, too. I mean, that definitely, that will definitely attract them.
A car, I meant. Sorry, go ahead.
All right, we're going to try to keep this innuendo-free, but that's not going to happen. So just get ready for a lot of innuendos.
You just want to hit me in the back of the head now? I mean...
yeah, every time. Yeah. All right, my number 3 car, and this is going to be top 10, so this would be the number 9 car for attracting the opposite sex, would be the car I recently sat in and didn't get to drive, which is the Lamborghini Aventador. And I say that because that car just exudes that you have a big wallet. And of course, if you're a girl, you probably know that a single guy driving a Lamborghini Aventador isn't looking to get married. So you're probably looking to have a little bit of fun. The guy's looking to have a little bit of fun. And yeah, it's just a car that exudes power and speed and, well, standing still, let alone moving down the road, which we never really got to see.
Yeah. So you want my number 3?
Yeah.
All right. It's used car. It's no longer being built. It's the Hummer limo. Yeah. Now think
what
about
women
this.
are you trying to attract?
Oh, you don't know.
The whole sorority? What are you going for?
Well, yeah, why not just go for, quantity as opposed to quality? The thing is that, yeah, think about it, guys. When you're rolling, and you gotta get spinners. You need spinners, and all that other thing, and lower it. It's already useless. Might as well just lower it too. And if you go down Sepulveda Boulevard in Southern California, or Colfax Boulevard right here in Denver, Colorado, I guarantee you'll have some ladies walking up to that car and saying, "Whoever's in the back of this, they're pretty cool."
I think you'll attract 2 things in that car.
And one of them is a venereal disease.
Yes. A bachelorette party.
Yes.
And maybe a tip at the end of the day, but that's about all the nookie you're going to get.
A bachelorette party is the best way to, so I've read, the best way to, yeah. It's better than, a funeral party. You're not going to get anything.
I can see why.
Well, maybe.
I can see why I'm thinking, where are you going to park that, Nathan?
See, that works in so many ways. Shall we continue?
Yes, please, let's continue. Okay, so I think as a female, if you want to drive a supercar, I would go for the Nissan GTR to attract the men folk, because number one, it's not quite as ostentatious as a Lamborghini Aventador or a Ferrari or a McLaren or something like that. It kind of flies under the radar. So the kind of guys that you're going to attract are probably going to be guys that know a little bit about cars, and those are the kind of guys that I would like to attract.
Every 12-year-old in the world you're going to get.
You think so?
Because their poster is
14-year-olds too.
Yeah, you're gonna.
I don't know. I feel like that car would give me. I wouldn't be attracting the kind of guys that would be like, ooh, Lamborghini, and they're just like slobbering it all over it. I think I would attract a classier kind of guy.
Yes, 14-year-old boy.
No, the guy.
High school.
No, you get a lot of guys with hats on the side, and their pants are down to their ankles and all that other stuff. But you would be getting a lot of guys who understand that is one of the fastest cars around, period.
Right.
You know what I mean? So a lot of the guys who actually read and memorize every single stat, that's the guy you're going to get.
All right, I'm going to take it down a notch from all these race cars. I think a great car to attract the opposite sex is a Jeep Wrangler.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you why, because that says two things, right? It says I am ready to hit the beach or I'm ready to hit the mountains, and I am fun and I am happy-go-lucky. And I think girls like that.
Well, we definitely do, but for me personally,
Yeah.
it cannot be like a stock Wrangler. If I see a Wrangler and it's got the same like street tires that come on its stock, no.
Even if the top is down and
Yeah, but then that
the
just
sun
means
is
that you're
shining.
not that you use it not for what it was really intended to use.
Yeah,
to
you're a
be used
poser.
for.
You're a bit of a poser.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get the X model, if you get the base model, but if you get the Rubicon with the big
Yeah.
and
A
all that,
Rubicon, I will follow you anywhere.
See,
that's good enough.
I'm thinking you don't want like the Call of Duty, which is like, too testosterone heavy. You want something like the Islander, right? These special editions that they made, which is
Yeah, actually, Alan.
footloose and fun, right? It's kind of just a fun, tiki kind of car.
Yeah,
Let's go have some fun. Let's go have a boat drink.
back in the day when you wore corduroys all the time, I think that was really hip. Magnum PI, mustache and all that.
I can see in the Dragon edition.
Yeah, dragon. Now, my next one
Yes.
is a late 60s Volkswagen van. Pause for that.
No, I'm completely on board with you here.
You know exactly where I'm going with
Yeah.
this. Because hippie chicks are hot. Okay? And that is a gift. Oh, here in
First
Boulder,
thing
Colorado,
I saw was furry legs. That's
I like fur on the head. I mean, it works perfectly. Look. You go to San Francisco, California. You go to Berkeley. You go, here in Boulder, Colorado. And you know it. Right here in Boulder, Colorado. You cruising that little thing. I had to throw on a wig because I don't look very hippie-ish. And I'm telling you that, considering that this is a state where things are legal, oh man, it worked so well.
I mean, who is it that's going to attract? A female tow truck driver.
No, it won't. It's totally.
You have to pay him.
You guys are doing general things. I'm like a scalpel. I'm looking right at like a specific place. Boom, right there in the. See, so now I got one set with the limo. I got another set with the Volkswagen van. Okay, you're just not hip.
All right.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I think my third choice as a female driver that would attract the men folks is any kind of off-road race car. Because I will say, I race Volkswagen 1600s, and man, when guys find out that I do that, they're like, "You do? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. What do you do? And then you have this, and then do you do this? And where in the desert do you race?" And like they just love to talk about it, and they think it's super crazy badass, and it is. So I'm gonna say any kind of off-road vehicle that is actually really driven and really raced. Class 1600, of course, is the
Yeah, I
best.
think any women that race cars are just hot.
That's cool.
Danica, any of the female race car drivers are just, it's just cool.
Yeah,
It's just cool
yeah.
to see these girls fighting out the boys and
Well, because then
on an
that
even playing field. It's really cool.
That the woman is gonna be a risk
Yeah.
taker. She's gonna be very, very driven and very goal oriented, and she's gonna know exactly what she wants. Now that could be intimidating to some guys, but some guys really, really like it.
Yeah, and by the way, guys, there is a race car driver out there named Jetta Kleinschmidt. Look up that name because she's won races that you wouldn't friggin' believe. She is one of the best drivers in the world, period.
All right.
Ah, see what I did?
All right. My next car is going to be.
That's your third car.
My third car, yeah, number one car, and this is once again, it's a car that attracts, I think, the right kind of person for me, right? Not for you, maybe the furry one or your race car driver. I think it's just a convertible Mustang. I think that car is all American. It just is fun. It's fast enough. It's cool enough. It doesn't scream. I'm a douche. And at the same time, right? Like you didn't spend a lot of money on the thing.
Okay, all right.
It's practical. It's the kind of car you could put the kids in the back if you have them. So I just think that's a cool car to send the right message.
Well, I will say that one of the coolest things I ever saw was a GT500 with a car seat in the back seat.
So we've got two Mustangs on this list.
Yes, we do have two
Yeah.
Mustangs on the
Yes,
list.
wow. So you putting a third one on here?
No. Well, once again, you guys are doing like a general thing, and I'm being very specific with what I'm looking for. So the third one, Nissan Leaf.
Oh, that's the same as the Volkswagen bus.
Not quite. Actually, I thought about that. No. Hippie chick is more Volkswagen bus, and that's sort of like the younger mentality. And then the one who's like, oh, that man is good for breeding. that's the one who gets to leave.
You
See
need,
what I'm saying?
You need help.
Yeah, I need help.
All right, I'm going to throw a little monkey wrench into this because we haven't discussed this, so this is very impromptu. We've got 9 cars. I want the next car to be the one car and whoever gets the car first can start first, that is most likely to repel the opposite sex. So you can start.
Oh. A beat up old Volkswagen car. No. A really beat up, rusted piece of crap. Not like a cool one that someone actually went through and fixed. I swear to God, something that smokes and is nasty totally repels women. I smoke.
I'm not sure. I mean, look, I know that I do not necessarily represent your traditional female demographic. However, when I see a guy driving something like this, I know that number one, he's resourceful because he's MacGyvered the crap out of that thing to make it work, right? Number two, he's willing to put up with a lot of crap. Now, I got a lot of crap in my life, so that's the kind of guy that I want. Resourceful, and he's willing to put up with a lot of crap in order to have something that, I mean, even beat up, look how beautiful it is.
All right.
But she has a soft spot for
Yeah.
Volkswagen,
Yeah.
so keep that in mind.
Then what about you, boss?
I'm gonna say a slammed Hummer with 22s.
Mine was a limo. Mine was a limo. I just said, okay.
Because that just says I am a total poser. I got this off-road capable car, and I took it and I lowered it, and I put the worst possible tires on it, and I think I'm really cool. From a dead brand, that's a dead car, so that would be my choice. How about you? You've had some time to think about it.
Well, I think any kind of a minivan with like 3 empty car seats in the back, because that just says like, I'm ready to have the kids. Come on, baby, let's go, right here in the van.
Procreation time.
Yeah. I think that is gonna send guys just like running for the hills.
Yeah, I'm ready to be domesticated.
Exactly.
That's what you want.
Ew.
I'm ready for the
Ew.
PTA meeting,
Put those on right now.
the Birkenstocks, and the comfy jammies.
Oh my God. Hang on, honey. Let me go slip into my comfy clothes.
Oh, boy.
Yep, I love sweatpants.
It's Tuesday. It's party time.
I got my cat PJs on.
You know we should be getting some other input from this. So you guys, when you see this, give us your 3. Please. I'm very curious to see how many of you think I'm right, which is many.
Yeah, in the comments below, one of 2 things. Pick your favorite 3, or pick who was most right on with their 3. As always, this is
Nathan.
And Emmy.
and Roman for another episode of TFL Talk. Thanks for watching. And remember, check out tflcard.com for more news, views,
And reviews.
and subscribe for new car video every day. Ciao.
Bye.